Aina jage mau ihina imara mau ihonanya ina obiọma gị ujuru anya dadio inwe gị mgbanwe ọ dịghị onye dị ka gị ịbụ Alfa Omega dadi anyị niile na-asị na nedemao. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. This is still George ONYIBE, of course, trying to put the record straight for the sake of posterity. I appreciate the Almighty Creator who has placed our feet upon this path that we must follow. I want to appreciate men and women of goodwill out there who saw this sign. They stood by the truth. Even when it was unpopular to speak against this evil, you stand your ground. I thank you. Of course, I don't intend to waste too much time on this program, but then let's hit the nail on the head. First of all, I want us to look at the recent position of Biafra agitation. Ipob of Nnamdi Kanu is now considered as the third deadliest terrorist group by the global index. Now, let's get this fact straight. We work closely with Nnamdi Kanu. We followed Nnamdi Kanu. We supported Nnamdi Kanu. We believed in Nnamdi Kanu. We trusted Nnamdi Kanu because we feel he is fighting to protect the overall interest of our people. But along the line, we discover that the man is a crook, is a criminal. We warned him, but he refused to listen. He has the emotion, the conscience, the feeling of our people. He grabbed it already. And our people, on the other hand, believe that this truth should become lie, not because they love the truth, not because they even love the lie. But of course, you don't have to say that, because if we say Nnamdi Kanu is a criminal, it affects their ego. How does it work? Many of you today are sheepishly and foolishly supporting Nnamdi Kanu. Your belief is that you have invested in Ipob business company. Your investment cannot go. So even though Ipob is a terrorist group, it must stand. You're making a grievous mistake. Don't worry, it's coming up gradually. Some of you are still supporting Nnamdi Kanu atrocity because you believe Biafra is already here. And so when Biafra come, you're going to have a relevant position. Or maybe your children. My brother, Biafra will not come. And even though that Biafra will come under that shenanigan, then your children's future are not safe. We have our own children. We have our own family. We have our own business. We are alive today. We are everything that the world have to offer. But we know you cannot build your home in chaos. So because of this simple reason, most of you keep supporting Nnamdi Kanu. Oh, he's our leader. Oh, you can imagine governor of Anambra State who say he's a professor. I hope he's going to tell the world that they should release the terrorists for him so that they can discuss about peace. Americans don't negotiate with terrorists. Most world power don't negotiate with terrorists. Understand, the essence of this broadcast is to ask you a simple question. Now that Ipob has reduced Biafra agitation to a terrorist group, what will that make you? What is to be expected? Now, let's put it clear. In 2017, Nigerian proscribed Ipob as a terrorist group. Most countries of the world did not oblige to it. They did not. And so Nigeria was only a terrorist group within its territory. America never supported it. The UK, where the company was registered, never supported it because they knew it was false. But could it be that Nigeria was prophetically declaring what is going to happen today? Could it be some of them have the intel that Nnamdi Kanu was not actually fighting for Biafra, but was a businessman who wanted to introduce his own terrorist group in order to subdue political will of the people of the East as a Jagaban? They knew it would be danger for you. Maybe that is why they called him terrorist group. We went on air. We told you, no, we are indigenous people. You cannot proscribe indigenous people. Even with that very tag, terrorists, we function as normal human beings. Nigerian couldn't even attack us as terrorists. Because even the policeman that was sent to arrest us, that is going to be sent to arrest us, no, we are not terrorists. They know it's something political was going on. And then just last year, 2022, the UK recognized Ipob as a terrorist group and they registered the company. It's not trending. And the latest terrorist global index now promoted Ipob as the third deadliest terrorist group. And I ask you, what do you make of Biafra agitation with this current development, shenanigan introduced by Nnamdi Kanu and his gang? First of all, many people believe that Biafra agitation was all about business. What do you make of it? A lot of people lamented this merchandising the freedom of your people is not good. It continue. To Nnamdi Kanu, Biafra agitation was all about money. We didn't see this on time. Most of you still don't see it on time. When I finish this broadcast, Simeon Ekpa is going to call fundraising. You are going to raise. You think that you are doing good for your fatherland. My brother, you don't know your fatherland. If Nnamdi Kanu is the gatekeeper of your fatherland, then he must have killed your father and he's going to kill your children. He will make misery out of you. He will kill your father and kill your children. This is because he will kill your father so your father will not tell you the truth. He will kill your children so that he can inherit your property, your fatherland. It was all about business. We begin to look at the structure. Knowledgeable men understand that this thing was not going to, it's not predictable. It can take 100 years, it can take a day, but it depends on our planning. I remember the first era of the coordinators of all coordinators. The eras of Chukwuemeka, Clifford Iruanya, Uchenna Siewu, and the rest of them, Obijo Bienu, the eras of Mazu Chukafo. I remember then they changed COC to DOS to SPQ. But then the system was not intact. Because everything about the struggle was in Nnamdi Kanu. And there are two no-go areas: finance and security. Nnamdi Kanu forbid anybody from going there. And these people will not even go near there. We knew something was wrong. We tried to correct him. Tomorrow you may not be here. What happened to Biafra agitation? So when Nnamdi Kanu died, for instance, his family member will take all our money and then betray us. Who are the board of trustees? If Nnamdi Kanu can come on radio and disgrace anybody and rubbish his deputy, who are the board of trustees? Something was wrong. Lobby talk to international community, make our request known. Nnamdi Kanu will not do that. It is obvious the problem of Nigeria cannot be solved in Nigeria. To solve the problem of Nigeria, you need to go to those people who are causing the problem. Somebody made it clear in a program yesterday. He said, look at all the people contesting to be president of Nigeria. They are running to Chatham House. What are they going there to do? Those are the people that run things here. Now they say indigenous people of Biafra, they are the third deadliest terrorist group in the freedom fighter or Setiana. So some believe that Biafra agitation is money. And look at Nnamdi Kanu and his gang. It's all about money. They are giving you date. On Monday you sit at home, on Tuesday you sit at home. It's about money. If you defy their order, you may pay for it. But these people are in the diaspora killing you at home because you are idiots. You are looking for Biafra. May God not have mercy on you. As you don't want to get sense. May God not have mercy on you. No, I need you to look at it. And then to some, Biafra agitation is just another way to create a political godfatherism. That is what Nnamdi Kanu wants. There was a meeting that was held by majority of the governors involved in this agitation. It was to call on Nnamdi Kanu to order and then reach out to certain agreements that would have given credibility to Biafra agitation under Nnamdi Kanu. This meeting was supposed to be held in Ebonyi State. And then on the day they placed this meeting, Nnamdi Kanu left Afari Beku to attend to the meeting in Ebonyi State. There is a video online where Nnamdi Kanu was blocked on his way to Ebonyi, and then there were issues that very day, but he was able to find his way and left. Most of you don't know how that video came, and I know Nnamdi Kanu will be shocked that I know about it. The people involved, it's not only Southeast. In fact, that is when my own people, South, begin to disassociate from Nnamdi Kanu. When Nnamdi Kanu got to the boundary between Enugu and Ebonyi State, he parked his vehicle and he told them, this is when he have governors seated waiting for him. He placed a call to David Umahi and said to him, before I will come into that meeting, all of you there must agree that I am your leader. If you don't agree that I am your leader, I'm not coming. Let everybody go. These were governors. These were monarchs. These were reasonable people waiting for this idiot. He didn't come. I was discussing with one of our monarchs, and he said to me, do you know we were waiting for the guy? And then he placed a call and said he cannot come, that he has to become the leader of all of us. He said, see, when you address our monarch, don't even talk about that guy, because many of them will be angry with you. He said that was as the meeting was cut off. David Umahi did what he could to call on Nnamdi Kanu to order. That is when he told the police checking point, please get that man back. He cannot mess all of us up. But I'm sure they are shocked. I'm saying this now. But Nnamdi Kanu was able to have his way. Most of them cannot do anything. So go back and see that time they show you the video when Nnamdi Kanu come down from car and say he's not going back to Ebonyi State. What is he running for? Go and ask Ipob now. They say they wanted to kill him. They wanted to do. Most of you don't know how good men have fought to savage this idiot, this criminal called Nnamdi Kanu. And then at the end of the day, is it for Nnamdi Kanu to become a political godfather? So he begin to control all your governors. He become a kingmaker. Is that why he killed his people? What do you make of Biafra agitation? Or is it to set up a terrorist group so they can take over your life? Because to subdue a people, you initiate a terrorist group. It's normal. Every country have their own terrorist group. It depends on who they are killing. America have its own terrorist group. Saudi Arabia have its own terrorist group. Britain have their own terrorist group. Forget about the name they call it. Nigeria have multiple terrorist groups. Now they kind of want to be part of those people, feeding on the misery of their people by terrorizing them. Now the Kanu is in Kuje enjoying. Is it Kuje? He's in DSS Dungeon, Abuja, enjoying. He's telling you, there will be no sit at home. I don't want sit at home again. But now the Kanu followers are doing sit at home. Now, the world has listed IPOB as the number 3. Just look at how many years. He has become number 3. Which means, if care is not taken in the next 2 years, it will be the world deadliest terrorist group. Look at indigenous people. Just take a look at indigenous people. Men and women fighting for their rights to self-determination. Now you are a terrorist. Why? Because of Nnamdi Kanu. When we warned him, most of you aided him. You came online. You said, no, he's a holy, he's a savior, he's a God. We said, this man is going to drag Igbo name to the mud. This man will destroy our value and everything we represent. You aided him. Nigerian youth were having issue with Nigeria. They went on social media, different platforms to protest. They call it NSAS. Now the Kanu mounted on Radio Biafra. Before the global community, he was shouting, kill the police, kill the army, make petrol bomb, destroy them. All of you intellectual, as Nnamdi Kanu called you, you were applauding him. But have you considered the consequences of his action? Have you considered what Nnamdi Kanu are doing? And so each time you come home and say, releasing Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally, I know you are not a sincere person. You don't mean well for your people. Each time you say, the court has released him, which dirty court is that? What charges, on what ground is he going to be released unconditionally? Because a call for killing of security people? Because he actually did kill them through his unknown gunmen, Eastern Security Network? What I heard are you not telling me? When noble men served in the platform of this agitation, there are things you don't do. And if peradventure by mistake you do them, you don't take credit for it. Not only did Nnamdi Kanu blackmail the people of truth, Nnamdi Kanu criminalized the whole process. He actually told us that if he's not the leader of Biafra agitation, he will destroy Biafra agitation. Nnamdi Kanu, we will escort you to destroy it. You are almost there. I can't even call myself Biafra now. I can't even say fellow Biafrans. I can't anymore. Because I'm not a fellow terrorist. I can't be a fellow to Nnamdi Kanu. And if you are still following Nnamdi Kanu, I can't be a fellow with you. I can't be in the same country with you. So have it at the back of your mind. If eventually they give you your terrorist Nnamdi Kanu Biafra country, you have people like us to address. So I can't even say, oh, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom. You don't love freedom because you won't take it from another. But then, now that IPOB is considered a terrorist group, those of you hiding in diaspora, very easy to catch you. You are in diaspora, you are on social media, you are organizing terrorism in Nigeria. Very soon, maybe we will join and be hunting all of you down. Openly, not secretly, because your atrocity is getting out of hand. All the politicians working with you, begin to get ready. You will not do it to another generation. Those of you in diaspora, you are there controlling Nnamdi Kanu, contributing money. We will be calling your name, all of you. She be as it dey hot and as it dey pepper. We will be telling the world the people who are sponsoring terrorism. If you are supporting Nnamdi Kanu financially, stop now. Because I will come online and call your name. The world, do you think they don't listen? Watch now, I have 4 viewers here. But before the end of the day, everybody will be there. And this is because Facebook told me they will lower my post. I don't have money, I can't boost Facebook. In most cases, I make broadcasts, they don't post it. An IPOB terrorist group are terrorizing it. But be rest assured, before the end of the day, it is going to go to different platforms. you are supporting IPOB to kill your own people, the world should know who you are. After all, you are doing good for our fatherland. Is it not our fatherland? Let the world know you are doing good. You are not safe anymore. IPOB are killing your people on daily basis. You are covering it. How will that Biafra look at? And they started analyzing. IPOB is even including people killing the church. You know, there were a time Nnamdi Kanu launched attack against the church. They reported IPOB. They even made it known in their declaration how IPOB have become part of people terrorizing the church. And then you are a pastor. You are within Nnamdi Kanu. My brother, you are a native doctor. In fact, a native doctor is better than you. We warned you, disassociate yourself from Nnamdi Kanu so that it will not spoil the image and reputation of the indigenous people. But now they are supposed to be calling Nnamdi Kanu as they call Shikawo, not indigenous people. So who are social media? I will see how IPOB social media will tell you. Don't mind them. It's a propaganda. You don't mind them. We are not terrorists. We are indigenous people. But your actions show you are a terrorist. You hold one Igbo woman who is married to another region, maybe a Hausa man. They were coming to do traditional marriage in Imo State. You people raped the woman in presence of the husband to be. Then after raping the woman, you killed the husband. Then after killing the husband, you now killed the woman. And then you begin to mutilate her private organ and the rest of them. The last time a girl you people kidnapped, you videoed her and say she should say her last prayer. I'm not sure Boko Haram is displaying dead body of their victim this way. But the worst of it is that Nnamdi Kanu are killing Igbo people. And so you don't want to bring Nnamdi Kanu into the political arena of the eastern Nigeria. Why are you people deceiving yourself? The more Igbo people support Nnamdi Kanu to continue with this atrocity, the more other indigenous people will disassociate from Igbo people. They already know the truth. You Igbo man, you know the truth. You just don't want to accept the truth. But when this thing will backfire, you say, you see, that's why we want our freedom. That's why Nnamdi Kanu has committed abominable, unmentionable atrocity against the people. When I told you that most of our elites gathered in Ebonyi State to discuss this issue. Am I from the southeast? In fact, the person that represented my state is a renowned monarch. I'm not mentioning their name. When I visited the person, and we were looking at situation report, the person said, that guy is a clown. This is what happened. The person in question, you talk about education, Nnamdi Kanu is not there. He's a city monarch. He's a blue-blooded, not political monarch. He's a lawyer. He has traveled almost around the whole world. And so he's not a small boy. He's older than Nnamdi Kanu. Even older than Nnamdi Kanu father. Then Nnamdi Kanu said before he will listen to them, they must accept that he's their leader. You people don't know all these things. We are not saying anything yet. Let Nnamdi Kanu come out. Whether he want to work as Nigerian politician, to be a Jagaban in Igbo land, we are waiting for him. Whether he want Biafra to be making money, we are waiting for him. Anyone he want, let him finish his negotiation with the DSS. It is our right to self-determination. It is recognized by the United Nations Charter. Even the Nigerian Constitution respects it. And should I say it was first of all God-given before there were anything like United Nations or Nigeria? So why criminalize the process? Why deliberately destroying a legit approach? I look at the platform of Ninas and the rest of them. They are hitting Nigerian hard. but within the preamble of law. And if anybody tell you that these people approach is tantalizing, the person is ignorant. It's really harsh and aggressive. But even Nigerians, supposedly a terrorist country, have allowance to allow them to express themselves. Why? Because what they are doing is legit. These are not ignorant men. They are not utimpu. These are noble men applying principles. Yes, tomorrow they may come up and bring them down because of the fraudulent constitution. But the truth is that these people still stand by the law. Is that not how we were functioning before? When Nigerians even called you a terrorist in 2017, they were not proud of themselves. They were ashamed of themselves. Because people were calling them, oh, how can you say those people are terrorists? You people are very harsh. People, they are mocking them. But of course, they have to do that to silence us down. We were the one being killed. We are the one being named terrorists. Today, Nnamdi Kanu gave them platform to justify everything they have done to us. And you can't see it. And now, they were busy analyzing how Nnamdi Kanu say, kill this one, how they kill people, how they ransack the church, how they do everything, kidnapping. And then you will go, oh yes, we are formidable, we are going home. I say very soon, those of you in diaspora, you'll be the one they come for. Because those of us on ground, they silence us. When you talk, they say you are a saboteur. They send your own brother to kill you. They gave you 200 naira or even 50,000. You go and kill your own brother in the name of Biafra. Those of you in diaspora, the country you are staying give you protection. You take our own protection here on ground. You compromise the whole process. Let us be guided. The IPOB you know today is a terrorist group. Very deadly terrorists. The unfortunate aspect is that they are killing their own people. Am I powerful? Come and issue press communique. That you were once called a terrorist, and then you say you are not a terrorist. We are indigenous people. You and who is indigenous people? The only way you can save your career, the only way you can save yourself from this thing you don't know, disassociate from Nnamdi Kanu. If you like, be the governor of all Nigeria. Even Buhari support Nnamdi Kanu. He will have his own share. Not to talk of you, ordinary governor. This process is bigger than Nnamdi Kanu, and certainly bigger than all of you. Because what we have discovered is that Nnamdi Kanu did not tell everybody the truth. And so that time he told you that he's the only one that know the game, which he may for no one. Members know three. Nnamdi Kanu, that one you don't even know, we know it already. So he never told any of you the truth. Igbo politicians working with Nnamdi Kanu, he have sold you behind. He didn't tell you the truth. Nigerian politicians from west and from the north working with Nnamdi Kanu, he has sold all of you. He didn't tell you the truth. Ordinary men like me and you working with Nnamdi Kanu, the guy have sold all of you. He never told you the truth. Just look at how he messed up his deputy. I'm not talking about my own. I don't exist in the first place. Just look at how he messed up his deputy. Just look at it. Nnamdi Kanu did not tell any of you the truth. The truth is that he is working with some Hausa Fulani. They know their agenda. The truth is that he is working with a cross-section of Igbo politicians. They know their agenda. The truth is that he cannot compromise anybody from the southeast. They refuse. That is why he quickly told you his eastern security. And you people can ask him, I thought it's a Biafra matter. Why are you reducing it to the east? So do we now begin to campaign that the southeast is a terrorist region? So they begin to build IDP camp? The world must understand. It's Nnamdi Kanu that is a terrorist. And let Nnamdi Kanu IPOB be addressed as terrorists. And those of you who love yourself, disassociate. We are telling you, disassociate, disassociate, disassociate. Very soon now, you will see the real Operation Python dance. Operation Ego Eye. Operation Turu Turu. Operation Melu Melu. It will hit the southeast. Just mark it. And maybe, if P2B be the next governor, the next president, maybe the constitution of Nigeria will force him to unleash it. You see what happened in Izu River will happen again. They will comb all of you out. Why? For Nnamdi Kanu business company, known as Biafra IPOB. Why? Why? Why can't you people see this evil? Why can't you people see this evil? We are calling you, disassociate yourself so we know who is responsible. Nnamdi Kanu has stepped on many toes. Nnamdi Kanu has soiled his hand. Nnamdi Kanu has spilled innocent blood. He will not go free for it. Even in every platform where we are, Nnamdi Kanu have agents. A system that is built to protect our people, give them vital information and have their lives secured. He's now using it otherwise. According to that terrorist index, it said that the attack of Fulani herdsmen, Boko Haram and ISWAP have drastically reduced in the past 2 years. And so when they tell you that Boko Haram is no longer killing, ISWAP is no longer killing, which means it's IPOB that is killing. They still acknowledge them, Boko Haram and ISWAP, as first and second. But then they ironically, they systematically, they dramatically tell you that their killing have reduced drastically. In other words, the number 3 person will soon be number 1. Isha Noya Kwena Chakbenya, move away from Nnamdi Kanu. He's not a freedom fighter. He's a common criminal. He betrayed everybody. His eye cares for nobody. He cares for no one. He is just focused on his financial gain. It was all about money. So now that IPOB is considered as number 3 on the index, war terrorist, what do you make of Biafra agitation? Is it for fundraising? Is it for terrorism? Is it for hijacking political arena? What is Biafra agitation? Maybe it's time we'll define it properly. Move away from Nnamdi Kanu. You have to move away. There is need for us to reorganize ourselves. There is need for us to institute process that will bring back our values. No, just sit back and read it. Because ordinarily it's a propaganda. Oh, but when they say you are a terrorist, my guy, you are a terrorist. You are a terrorist. Look at what they are doing to the ones in the bush. Now the Kanu boys in the bush. Look at what they are doing. A process you can manage. You are becoming part of it. I want to believe Soludo will help us issue press communique. That it is a wrong evaluation. That IPOB is a body of born again. After all, Nnamdi Kanu is a Rabatarian. Did you not see his cap, his mountain cap? Deceiving his own people. Killing his own people. Defrauding his own people. Included all of us in his fraud. I just want to bring it to attention because it will not trend. And now after these brokers, a more powerful will release press issue. We are telling the world, they are showing their cold eye on our matter. We are not agreeing with this declaration. It is a blackmail. It's not a blackmail. I was once a part of this process. But then we were not criminal. But then noble men to sit down and analyze situation. But then every door was open to us. They welcome us. Because they know we were coordinated. And then along the line, Nnamdi Kanu begin to see, to deliver and to document us. People like me begin to ask him questions. That is when we become saboteur. And then the next thing he did is to expel me. Did he tell you he expelled me? He didn't tell you. It was when I fired him, he now said he's expelled. So that it will not give credibility to anything that I say. He lied to all of you that he assigned me to another post. And meanwhile, he built a radio station for Darlington, the idiot that Osoji is going to kill, because he took Osoji and swore against Clifford Iruanya. That Osoji will be what will kill him because he lied. It is like all of you who are dying and saying, Uchemefor is a saboteur. He asked us to march on the street. My brother, the blood of those who died on the street will kill you. Because Uchemefor was just sitting on radio, not knowing what was happening. Nnamdi Kanu, throughout his first detention, was controlling all of us with his Android phone. Uchemefor is not even aware of any protest. In most cases, it's me or Chimobi that will call Uchemefor. They are killing our people. Go on air. And if you listen to Uchemefor words very well, you will hear him saying, give us report, give us a... Because the guy don't even know what is going on. Nnamdi Kanu betrayed him. You think I stay around Uchemefor because he is dashing me money? Or he's a handsome man? Or he's a formidable man? I'm not defending him. When I see truth, I tell you the truth. The guy was used, almost messed up. I remember Chukwuemeka Clifford Iruanya when he had issue with Nnamdi Kanu. Maybe he must have forgotten. I called Chukwuemeka Clifford Iruanya. I say, anything Nnamdi Kanu asks you to do, do it. Clifford told me, my brother, you won't understand. And honestly, I didn't understand. Clifford, now I understand. I look at people like Tony Nnamdi, I don't agree with what they were doing in the initial stage. But now, I see what all of them are doing. Dr. Ukwi, I see what all these people are doing. But they don't need to become media tiger. You see, Nnamdi Kanu media tiger, they destroyed your brain. Nnamdi Kanu wife told you they have removed all your brain from the back. They now fix it in your forehead. Your brain now is in your forehead. Most of Nnamdi Kanu follower. What do you make of Biafra agitation? What do you call it now? A terrorist organization? A political power hijacker? Or a company? West African Limited or globally limited? What do you make of it? Shame on all of you. We're still warning you. Move away from Nnamdi Kanu. That is the first code. Move away from Nnamdi Kanu. Then Nnamdi Kanu, on the other hand, the only way out for him, he must confess. He must make amends. If not, he's going to die miserably. You think die miserably is killing people with unknown gunmen? Butchering them, you make them a matter. It is not an Nnamdi Kanu place to kill me with his unknown gunmen. Any of them make pem, that will be the end of them. But let me tell you, even though he succeed in killing me for saying the truth, he makes me a martyr. People will only remember him because they will talk about me and they will fault him. So, but it's not in his place. He can't kill me. But he's going to die. His liver will die. His lungs will die. His kidney will die. His body organ will die. And he will not die. He's going to see pain. The pain he caused other people will come for him. The pain he caused for other people will come for him. Nnamdi Kanu, I am a scorpion. You don't understand. I just need you to get it. I am a scorpion. So go and plan very well. Atoro. That is area most of you don't understand. Atoro. Now that Biafras are terrorists, what do you make of it? Yes, with the global indigenous people. Now you are a terrorist. We sat back in 2019. Nnamdi Kanu robbed our people massively in 2019. ONYIBE Congress gave millions of dollars to Nnamdi Kanu. The food done. Everybody started donating. The money was pumping everywhere. Nnamdi Kanu was traveling around the whole world wearing sagging. Putting neka for a nyash. They do flexy for social media. The freedom fighter. You go America, they will buy him drink, he will do flexy, carry small girl around, jumping up and down. You people don't have sense. Freedom fighter. Nelson Mandela, to be able to put down the apartheid constitution, spent 27 years inside prison, Liberty Island, lost his first son and almost everything he worked for. Is he not a fine man? Look at that Toro Nnamdi Kanu. Ego Beke, Ego Yibo, only one woman gave $10,000. $10,000. Only one woman. Atoro, now you are a terrorist. Come and give, sponsor the terrorist group now. Come and sponsor the terrorist group. That thing Nnamdi Kanu did to others is boomeranging already. They will use their hand to tear themselves apart. Nemesis will destroy all of them. If everything IPOB said I did, that I did them, they will have their way. God will bless them. But if they lied against me, Nnamdi Kanu have not seen what he called for himself. Those of you who don't know what is happening, you are yapping. Be yapping. But why you do what you do, understand that IPOB has now been accepted globally as a terrorist. Let me see if there is any Nnamdi Kanu idiot. Any Nnamdi Kanu idiot here. I have Okwi. Of course, you people know the right thing to do. Continue to engage the process. No Nnamdi Kanu idiot here. No Nnamdi Kanu idiot. Maybe they are sleeping because the business is no longer flourishing. Useless set of criminals. A lot of people, Nigeria is politically imbalanced. Wake me up tomorrow, I will tell you. But as we go closer, we see a lot of things are responsible for this political imbalance. Marginalization, emasculation, funeralization. We don't have one heart as one Nigeria. You can pretend for all that is your business. When we talk about the issue of Martin Luther King, I need you to look at the dream. He said the dream was that on a very good day like this, every American child, irrespective of your color, your creed, will be recognized for your greatness, for your achievement, for your input. You cannot judge American child by color. And no, the dream is not yet fully realized. Because the last time I checked, the blacks in America are still economically marginalized. Every other ethnic nationality in the idea of America are economically free. They own businesses. Which business do black people have? Indian America control a cross-section of technology. Jewish America control even maybe all the money in America. British Americans, the parasitators, all of them, they know areas they control. Only the blacks. And I pray one day they will have their own business that will give the blacks relevant. But then, if Barack Obama can be a president of America, somewhere along the line, I think his wish is coming to pass. And so we look forward to a Nigeria where you don't put somebody there because he's a Jagaban, but where you put somebody there because he merits it. Education is dropping. Why is it dropping? Education standard is being lowered. You just need to have money and sleep in your father's house. They give you PhD, LLB, WQD. With all your degree, you only need a poor man child to come and help you run the office. And so once they notice you are using them, they resign. Once they resign, you cannot correct. Is that not why Nigeria is where it is today? But all these processes, all these issues must be meticulously addressed. And the amazing thing is we have people who are capable of changing these things. But one Agburu Nnamdi Kanu, who couldn't finish secondary school, jump out from everywhere. Oh, Biafra of death, Biafra of death. The death now is bringing it to Igbo land. It's not taking it to Abuja. Agamaga Abuja, Jebuti Shi Buhari. On Abuja na aranko na etinko. They wear football jersey. Guy man freedom fighter. He's not a terrorist. We are looking at you, IPOB. Apong, Idu Kingdom, Igodo Migodo. The only thing that will save all of you, disassociate from Nnamdi Kanu. And for those of you who have your sense intact, anybody that sees Nnamdi Kanu as their leader is part of the terrorists. Number 3, terrorists. A noble platform. What are they doing to those who died because of Biafra, generation of 1967 to 1970? What are they doing to them? Somebody should tell Nnamdi Kanu, when you see Nnamdi Kanu, tell him, greedy, stinking criminal. I will leave it at that. The essence of these brokers is simple. Those of you still say, oh, IPOB, then they deceive you. Omote Biafra, another idiot. They will soon print Biafran cap and give you. You buy it, they say, come and buy it. It's our color, it's beautiful. Using you to make money. If you now have a salon visa under Biafra, and others are getting like, they are boosting their page. You don't see me, I don't see money boost my page. Make the message go forward. But they are boosting their page. It's money. Make I commercialize this one. The truth does not need defense. The truth is not in a hurry. That is why God say, I send forth my word. Slowly, steadily, surely it will get to its destination. This word will meet our people on time. Don't let them fool you. Never allow them to school you. Tell yourself the truth. The truth will locate you. The truth will embrace you. Stand by and watch Nnamdi Kanu deceive you because they can't get off this hook. They will deceive you that they are in control. And the first arm of deception is going to come from publicity secretary, Nnamdi Kanu junior brother, and more powerful. And this is what he's going to tell you. It come as a shock, and we are displeased with this statement coming from terrorist world index that you look at indigenous people and then you say they are terrorists. This is unacceptable. We know you people have collected money. Now lie. Nothing like indigenous people. These are indigenous people of Nnamdi Kanu. Disassociate yourself. And you're going to have this false sense that, oh, yes, we are formidable, we are moving. That is why they can tell you every day, Biafra will come tomorrow, Biafra will come next year, Biafra will lie and lie and lie and lie and change it before you. You are still a dummy. Now the Kanu hollered on radio that you might know that Elohua has sent me. Biafra is going to come in 2020. Tiwambu. He rip all of you off. And then his bingo, dwarf in Finland, now came. I told you we are counting down to the time when the countdown almost reached. Now he's telling you, what it don't mean it's not, but he has ripped you off already. Biafrans have sense. This process Nnamdi Kanu initiated. If some noble men and women are not standing by to manage the situation, by now they will turn the Southeast against itself. By now, they will turn our region against themselves. And nobody will defend you. If Boko Haram and ISWAP killing have reduced in Nigeria, which means on those constant attacks by this group in our land, reduced because Nnamdi Kanu is the one doing the job for them. Can't you fix the line? There were constant Fulani attack, Fulani headsmen attacking our land, supported by Miati Allah. All of the umbrellas of Boko Haram. If the World Terrorist Index says that they are killing reduced, this is because maybe Nnamdi Kanu have been given the contract to help them kill the Igbo people so that they will not be calling Fulani again. Maybe that is one of the negotiations they have. So now the Fulani headsmen, Boko Haram, Miati Allah, they look like good people. Because Nnamdi Kanu has been able to tell the world that it is Igbo that is killing Igbo. Now come and say that they are killing us, so Fulani is killing us. It doesn't sell anymore. Don't you get the game there? You need to find out how much did they pay Nnamdi Kanu to kill Igbo people so he can help them clean the image, launder the image of the Fulani headsmen killing Igbo people. There is more beneath that the eye can see. We will not let the cat out yet. Let Nnamdi Kanu finish the negotiation. Let us start from where he stopped. But as a child of your father, your parents, you know indeed you are one of us. You are sure of it. Move away from Nnamdi Kanu. Move away from IPOB. Allow them to dance naked in the marketplace. Allow them to disgrace themselves. Allow them to show you who they are. And allow them maybe to repent if they wish to. In the absence of that, I welcome IPOB to our new status. Third most deadliest terrorist group in the world. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame. I stop here. We are telling you the truth. Because he cannot drag everybody to the mud. A word is enough. Good morning from here. We'll see you later on.